Myself, Nikita Sogalge, Assistant Professor from Department of Pharmacology, KLE College of Pharmacy, Belagavi. Now we'll study blood pressure. What is blood pressure? What are the factors involved in blood pressure? How to measure BP? What are the factors that we'll learn one by one? So, as we know, BP. So, there is nothing but pressure exerted by the blood on the blood vessels. Pressure exerted by blood on the blood vessels. So see, we know that normally blood is flowing through the vessels. Okay, so during the normal flow of blood, so if there is a pressure, if there is a disturbance, okay, that is called as blood pressure. So here the pressure which is exerted on the blood, okay, by the blood on the blood vessels, so that is nothing but blood pressure. The normal range of BP is 120 by 80 mmHg. So here two types of pressure, systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. Systolic pressure is a pressure on arteries when heart beats contraction. So whenever heart gets contracted, so that will be called as systolic pressure. So that is contraction. Okay, heart beats contraction. And whenever heart gets relaxed, so that will be our diastolic pressure. So this is diastolic pressure and systolic pressure. So the blood pressure used, okay, so the instrument which is used for the measurement of blood pressure, that is sphygmomanometer. And again, some different methods to determine the blood pressure. Those are oscillatory method, palpatory method, and auscultatory method. And this auscultatory method is commonly used. It is widely used everywhere. Okay. So next, the factors which are involved in BP. Various factors involved in BP. We'll study one by one. Some of the factors involved in blood pressure are age, exercise, obesity, medications, drugs, and stress. So how age is affecting on the blood pressure? So we know that blood is flowing. So if there is a disturbance, if there is a pressure, okay, so it will leads to the hypertension. So that is nothing but increase in blood pressure. So if there is a improper supply of blood, okay, that is oxygen to the heart, then again there will be disturbance. Okay, and again it will leads to some of the cardiovascular disorders. So age, so when we compare age like youngsters and older people, so for older people there will be increase in BP. So why there is an increase in BP, so that we'll study one by one. Okay, so this is also one of the factor, age. And next is exercise. So due to lack of exercise, okay, and again there will be problem because there is a no movement of body, okay, no locomotion, no organs, again that will also leads to the problem. So this is also one of the factor like age, exercise, and obesity. So nowadays what is happening, obesity. So now due to sedentary lifestyle and all, so there will be improper intake of food. So if there is an improper consumption of food, then there will be disturbances in the normal physiology. Okay, so due to digestion and some other problems, due to improper digestion, there will be obesity. Why this happens, obesity? Due to eating of junk foods and many unwanted foods. Okay, so we have to take healthy foods. Okay, so for that to maintain healthy, so we need to do yoga, exercise, and all. So if that is altered, then again it will leads to the BP, either hypertension or else hypertension. So this is also one of the factors. Next, medications and drugs. So people who are in some other different medications, then this will also again affect them. So stress, so this is also one of the major through which causing BP. So next, regulation of BP. So how BP is regulated? Okay, so again here also regulation of BP, some three different methods are there. We'll know one by one. So first is baroreceptors regulate blood pressure. So we know that in heart there will be blood baroreceptors. Okay, so these baroreceptors are present especially on the aorta. On the aorta region, there will be presence of baroreceptors. So like when we compare two conditions, so BP, blood pressure, what will happen? Either BP will increase or else decrease. Okay, it will increase or else decrease. So whenever there is an increase in BP, so it will triggers the baroreceptors. Okay, so these are located in the aorta. If they triggers in the baroreceptors, then there will be stimulation of parasympathetic system. So if parasympathetic system gets stimulated, then there will be decrease in heart rate and there will be vasodilation of blood vessels. So if there is a vasodilation of blood vessels, means there will be blood pressure will be reduced. Means dilation means cardiac smooth muscles will get directed. Okay, so that will get dilated. So that is nothing but reduced in heart rate leads to reduced in blood pressure. And when there is an increase in BP, then again it will be deactivation of baroreceptors. If there is a deactivation of baroreceptors, it will lead to stimulation of sympathetic system. So if there is a stimulation of sympathetic system, then again increase in heart rate and increased contraction. So earlier, okay, in earlier what we have studied, there will be stimulation of parasympathetic system. Okay, so here stimulation of sympathetic system. So later it leads to increase in heart rate and increase in contraction. So later it will leads to increase in blood pressure. So one more method is that is through renin-angiotensin system. So as we know that renin is a peptide hormone, it is released by the kidney, which is helps in conversion of angiotensinogen 1 to angiotensin 2. So before that, angiotensinogen is a hormone. Okay, so what it will do, the function of this is to get converted into angiotensin 1 into angiotensin 2 with the help of ACE inhibitors. So what are this ACE? Okay, ACE is nothing but it is an angiotensin converting enzyme which converts angiotensin 1 into angiotensin 2. Later, if there is a conversion of angiotensin 2, then there will be vasoconstriction of blood vessels. If there is a vasoconstriction, then definitely there will be increase in BP. To make the low BP, so we need to block the ACE. Okay, so that is for that again treatment is given. Those are ACE inhibitors are suggested. So once intake of ACE inhibitors, it will lead to reducing BP. So last is that is antidiuretic hormone. So what it will do, it will regulate the blood pressure. This hormone is produced by the hypothalamus. We can call example as a vasopressin. So this hormone is released by the posterior gland and it stimulates sodium absorption. So sodium absorption and all this process we are studied in formation of urine, that is physiology of urine formation in nephron. So okay, how reabsorption and all it is taking place. Okay, and this is also affect to the BP. So this is what regarding blood pressure. Thank you.